Good evening, divine, beautiful souls. I have been guided to do a reading. I just got a brand new deck less than an hour ago. And so I've not worked with it, but instantaneously I've connected with it in complete, full resonance with this deck. So I'm going to do a reading with it. Why not, right? It's fun. It's perfect. It's divine. The deck is called the Crystal Power Tarot by Jane Wallace. Let's see how it goes. So I'm not going to read from the book, but I am looking at a new spread and then doing my own little thing with it. However, spirit guides. So the foundation of this reading is the Hierophant, which is the amethyst. The foundation of this reading is the amethyst is all about the higher, connecting with spirit, connecting our crown to source, and allowing source to be the mediator in our lives. And we are the reflection of source. So on our inward, we ask source, what's that divine, how do we move gracefully without the divine? It takes a lot of trust, patience, because we get so wrapped up in our minds. But when we give it over to divine source, things become in alignment. So, that being said, for our mirror is those around us who seek answers. We connect to the divine. And we become those mediators between the earth and the heavenly realm, being guided by divine spirit. And the mantra on this card is, I am ready to love and learn. And that's what this life is about, is learning to love ourselves and our reflections. And it's a learning process. So, what does the crown say about this? So we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, in relation to the crown is our source point. It's connecting to the divine. So again, that's brought in. And it's garnet. Garnet is our passion. It's our drive. So, that being said, it says the mantra is, I am strong for as long as I need to be strong. Well, when we put our strength in divine source, we are strong. So it's a reminder for alignment in our crown to stay strong in spirit. And what can help us connecting with that is garnet. And it's allowing the crown chakra to be connected with the root, grounding that divine spirit here on earth. Because that's what we did. That's why we chose this human experience, is bringing that divine spirit, that divine source within that spark within our own being down here and showing it to the entire planet. Showing it and reflecting it inward. That's the point. Is seeing our own divine spark and our strength within ourselves. We have that power, we have that strength within us because it came from Source. Let's jump to the third eye. So we have the King of Cups, which is the Angel Aura Quartz. King of Cups is all about the divine masculine perspective of emotion. And the divine masculine is somewhat of a foundational root. So it's ironic that we have the divine masculine in the spot of a divine feminine space. The intuition is associated with the divine feminine. How do we do this? Our angels can help us. Our angels can help us in our feminine intuition process and anchoring our emotions, connecting the divine feminine and divine masculine together to ascend higher, to on our journey to be able to just know. Just, it feels right. It's in resonance with us. When we're going from our day-to-day routine, the questions we ask, we don't hesitate. We know. We have, and when we do have hesitation, we're aware of it. And it's, that's not for me. Or, that feels in resonance with my soul. My intuition is telling me this is what's going on. It's trusting that. So, using Angel Aura Quartz will help us in this process of anchoring that feminine intuition. So, I am my own anchor is the mantra. Shifting to the throat chakra, our communication. And we have the Queen of Cups. Now, how interesting is that? We have the Nine of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Cups right next to each other. Interesting. So we have a divine feminine perspective on the throat chakra, which is also the Mercury or Gemini energy. And we can use Angel Aura Quartz to help us in this process. Interesting. Whoa. So in our communication, what do we need to do? We need to communicate our emotions. We need to communicate what feels right to us. And that comes from our heart. We know when something's in alignment if we're tuning in with our heart. Okay, so I trust my knowing and follow my heart. We're communicating from the heart space. So on this journey within the throat is clearing anything that is not in resonance with us, what does not feel right, what is not coming from a space of the heart, and saying, and I can let that go now. Because we have to make room and space for that clear communication from the heart space. saying, this is my love, this is my joy, this is where I want to be, this is who I am. And that allows us to grasp our power, because we're taking that intuition of guidance from the divine masculine perspective, and then with the divine feminine of the same energy, we're communicating that. Shifting to the heart. The heart, the Six of Swords. Okay? Six of Swords is about change. And the stone on here, very interesting, because when I just charged this deck, when I put my intention on the deck, I use Sugilite, Archangel Michael's stone, associated with Archangel Michael. And the stone on the next 3 cards is Sugilite. So, with the heart, Archangel Michael is, as it turns 11/11 on here, great. Archangel Michael is the communication from the heart, just as we went through from the throat. It is using our heart to communicate. Now, part of that process is a very transformative process. The Six of Swords is communicating to our heart that sometimes we need to change things up. We need to transform. So, letting go, just as I said previously, is our key. Letting go of what we think, of what holding so tight to, and allowing divine source, divine spirit to guide the process in this love transformation, in our love story to ourself. The mantra on this card is, I know that peaceful times will come, because we have faith in this love story for ourselves. We have to be able to be mutable. We have to be able to change for that transformation. So we need to let go and let spirit lead. Then we move into the solar plexus. The solar plexus is all about our confidence, our trust, and our self. It is our power, okay? And we have the Five of Swords, which is also associated with Archangel Michael's stone, Sugilite. So, what is going on? What is conflicting our soul right now? Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper within the soul and understand what our essence is. What is in there? When we understand what is going on with our own being and we look inward, we can change it if we don't resonate with what is going on. And the hints are in our outer world. When someone is saying, I love you, to you, you have internalized that energy. When someone is poking you, is saying whatever they are saying, whatever that vibration is, and it does not resonate with you, it's because your soul is, your spirit is saying, hey, man, what's up? There's something that you need to look at, identify, be aware of, and change it. Because we want to shake things up to find alignment to go higher. When we align things, we can climb up the stairs. to ascension within our own love story. Because essentially, we want every piece in us to say, I resonate with that. I love myself so much that I want to bring this love to others. So the mantra for this card is, I will heal myself. Then we jump to the sacral. The sacral energy. The sacral energy is about creation. What's part of that creation? Okay, so we have many aspects in the zodiac that talk about creation, and there's different perspectives. Well, this is looking through the eyes of the Four Swords, is looking through the eyes of Scorpio. The creation energy in Scorpio. And again, it's associated with Archangel Michael's stone, Sugilite. So, part of the Scorpio energy, that Four of Swords, is the energy of going inward and meditating. It's finding understanding. It's going deeper in your quietness. When we are quiet and silent, things start rising to the surface, and we're like, whoa, where did that come from? What is that? Then we ask that question. Why is that there? We can go deeper and deeper and deeper. We can also, within that Scorpio energy is a very unique energy because it's the step zero. It's the boundary of protection. There's space inside. And sometimes we need to take that space to heal. Because when we take that time to just open up, be vulnerable, accept ourselves for who we are, and be completely open to whatever hits us, we can find strength in that vulnerability. So the mantra on this card is, I take the time I need to rediscover my validity. Sorry, it says vitality, but validity as well. What is essential to our creative process? Because remember, this is associated with the sacral, our creations. There's passion in that. There's pleasure in it. And then we look at the root. The root is associated with the star energy. And the stone on here is tanzanite. Ironically, I don't know what tanzanite is, so we're going to look that one up. I've, of course, heard of it, and of course, I turn to the star. So tanzanite is a link with the throat chakra, okay, for truth in communication. The stone can help dissolve any negativity and old emotions, clearing the way for healing while empowering your spiritual connection. When you need support and inspiration, hold the card and tune into tanzanite powerful vibration. That brings in something. If we don't have the stone, we can call in the vibration, the frequency of that stone. It's possible. we have to allow... Sorry, I saw something very interesting. In the root, that star energy, the star energy of communicating our self-worth, it's important to stand firmly on that, on the ground, that we are of divine source power. We are a reflection of the divine. We are divine. When we can firmly stand tall and say, I am divine, we are now rooting that energy into the earth. We're communicating it out, and we're telling the universe that we're worthy. Because we are. We are worthy. Why? Because we were made of source energy. So we call in that tanzanite energy, that communication with source. We let go of all that negativity, and we stand firmly in our power and say, I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to stand firm in who I am, and I'm going to speak it out to myself and to the world. And it brings on inspiration and allows us to ground our manifestations, ground that creativity, ground what is divine within us here on this earth, because that's why we came here. So, the mantra on this card is, I am inspired and I am positive about the future. And then the outcome, or the main point of this reading, the head card, is the Ace of Pentacles. And the stone is a malachite. Okay? Ace of Pentacles is putting our heart into a manifestation mode, okay? It's starting the process of something new. It's new beginnings for our own heart, and connecting to that healing heart energy, our vitality, our living here. And the mantra on this card, I am always rewarded for all I do. When we can find alignment in ourselves and be that star that we've just rooted, we're telling the universe that we're worthy, that we're divine. Why? Why is that okay? Is because we are the universe. We are a part of this universe. So when we take ownership of our worthiness, we're saying to the universe, universe, you're divine. Universe, you are everything. You are the power. And we're saying we want to be a part of that. We want to be a moving particle, a moving vibration of sound and light and love and truth on this planet. We want to be our own potential. We want to be our positivity. And the universe rewards us for that. Because we say we are the best we can be. Why would we want to tell ourselves anything other than that? We're telling the universe that it's not that then. And we know the universe, that Mother Gaia is beautiful. Because that's our reflection. That's what we see. So when we can find peace an illumination through and the beauty in what we see. We are just saying to ourselves, you're beautiful, but Source, I am grateful for you allowing me to see this beautifulness, for me to be allowed to see this beautifulness, because it's a part of me and it's a part of you. So, if you would like a reading with these cards, asking me to pick a card for you or whatever, just reach out to me. And I'd be more than happy to pull a card for you or whatever you need, because we're here to help each other. Because we're all beautiful. We're all worthy. I love you all, divine, beautiful souls. Namaste.